everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Children of Morta. I thought we did pretty well in our first two episodes. We made it to the boss once, and we rescued a dog, you know? I don't think we really had a bad run so far. Not by newbie standards, at least. But I do remember we should be able... Oh, I didn't know Tab actually gives you, like, things in your queue that you can work on. Ben's workshop. Ben can upgrade and enhance the Bergson's equipment. So I was just going to say we should have a bunch of gold. So we can afford base attack damage increase. We can afford armor, which is health, I guess. And we can afford one more of those. I tend to think a good offense is more important than defense, but maybe I'm wrong. Thanks for all the support on the series so far. If you came from Streets of Rogue, thanks for giving it a chance. I know a lot of people were a little, I don't want to say salty because it makes it seem like there's not a good reason to be upset. And we're going to try to play as Linda here because we have, what is this? Oh, you get to keep the skill point. Okay. We're going to play as Linda because we played as John last time. But, you know, it was time for me to move on from Streets of Rogue, and I'm really enjoying Children of Morta so far, and I hope that if you're still here, you're choosing to watch it. Whether or not you enjoy it is really up to you. But I'll do my best. Okay, so I'm just reminding myself, we got arrows that come down from the sky. We can move and shoot simultaneously, but it costs stamina. We have 2 dodges. And our right click does this. Right. We aim it. I mean, obviously, but... So, I will say... Oh, we got a gemstone, too. If there's anything obvious I'm missing, I apologize. Yo, one-shotting the spiders with a non-crit. Well, actually, that might have been a crit. But either way, we weren't there before. It's a new era. I appreciate all the tips so far. Only the first episode has gone live as of the time of this recording. You know, we've been pretty agile as far as the series goes so far. Which is my way of saying we got no backlog. Which is good, because we got a lot to learn. Help. I think I'm interested to see how Children of Morta tackles this. I don't want this to sound negative, because I really, like... I played 2 episodes of this on Friday, and then for, like, the next 2 days... Today's Sunday. I've been like, dude, I can't wait until I get a chance to play Children of Morta again, which is where we're at now. But I'm interested to see how the game balances itself. Because, you know, when you have a game with RPG elements, it seems like there's basically... there's bound to be, like, a check. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how well you play, it seems like at some point we're very likely to come to a point where it's like, you just don't have the relevant... You're not at a high enough level to be here yet. Which is a little bit out of the norm as far as roguelites go, so I'm just interested to see how the game manages that. Oh, I did not even see that spider. My bad. So we do have a skill point, but... To the best of my knowledge, we have nothing to spend it on. Yeah, not until we hit level 4. Help. Yeah, that one's on me. I know we've got a potion back there. But yeah, Children of Morta seems really cool so far. I think, I'm glad we took the opportunity to check it out. And honestly, like, I don't say this lightly, but this whole weekend... Wait, what is this? It's a golden fountain? Viserys? It's just a little known show called Game of Thrones. Don't know if you've heard of it. Or already forgotten about it as I have. This whole weekend I was like, dude, I gotta play like an RPG. I gotta... Is there an item there? I don't think so. For whatever reason, I was like, I really want to play like a Diablo or like a Pillars of Eternity or a, you know, a Divinity or something like that. And then I realized the reason I want to play those games is because I'm interfacing with those mechanics for the first time in forever thanks to Children of Morta and remembering like, oh yeah, I like RPGs. I don't necessarily like the heavy story-driven elements of every RPG, but I really, really like the mechanics. Yo, 2 opportunities here. Drops a gemstone. Okay. Why not, I suppose. We got 3 gemstones. No, you didn't have anything in you. Which is a little... I mean, 2 even right now is a little wild. And we got a skill point. Are we level 3 or level 4 now? So we're level 3. But we got to keep our previous skill points. So I guess that's a way for the game to be like... You know, if you die a lot, at least you accrue skill points, and maybe you could level up these talents a little bit faster. So I think I definitely want to upgrade Explosive Crescendo. And, oh no, maybe we have hit level 4, and I don't know what I'm talking about. And the entire family's move speed has been increased. Fantastic. You'll love to see it. Now, the next step is actually hitting with our upgraded right-click. No promises. I think we're in a really, I mean, this is, we're talking a little bit bigger than this game. You know, not that this game is small, but what I mean is it's the trend of the industry as opposed to, you know, or the genre at least, as opposed to just the, you know, responsibilities of a single title. But we're in a really interesting time for roguelites, you know? I feel like as roguelite players, we've been extremely spoiled. Isaac... People are a little negative on Isaac, and it's one of the best games ever made. That's where the genre's at. At least in my opinion. And then on top of that, like, Slay the Spire is just absolutely fantastic. FTL is a classic. Spelunky is also considered one of the greatest games ever made. So I feel like, you know, a game has to be more than great to make a splash as a roguelite. And I think this is... So far, Children of Morta is doing a great job. I'm gushing because, like, not to be rude to other games, this is genuinely not where I want to come across. I want all roguelites to be amazing because, I mean, A, I like playing them, and B, it would be awesome for my channel because people like watching me play them most of the time. For at least a little while, until I start to be worse than average and then things become problematic sometimes, but anyway. But this is kind of what I wanted out of Undermine. If you watched me or Dan or anybody else in the community play that. And I'm like, dude, this is giving me it's scratching the itch I thought that would scratch. Increased maximum health. I love to see a passive. Who doesn't, right? And then map-wise, I think we're done, but let's explore a little bit more. Because there's no reason not to, right? I mean, it's weird to say, but, prior to playing this, I was like 5 out of 10 hyped for Team Unity Borderlands. After playing some Children of Morta, I'm like, oh dude, I'm 9 out of 10 hyped. I could go for some loot right now. Even though this is not really a loot heavy game. The only thing I wish is an implemented Enter the Gungeon style teleport system. I like being able to teleport to the end room, but I would also... Oh, okay. I would love to be able to teleport
without regret,
everywhere.
for it was never possible to change a destiny unknown.
This time I'm going left. Uh-oh. Dodged. Whatever the dodge chance was, I appreciate it, but we got the incorrect one there. Okay, teleport me. Flush me, Jay. Flush me. Again, what's my... Sorry, I'm going to alt-tab for a second here. What's my goal in today's episode? I think I have a similar but different goal to our last episode. Last time my goal was to make it to the boss. This time, I think it's unrealistic to think we will... to plan for beating the boss, although I think we might have a chance. So I think that's where we should maybe set our sights. Maybe our goal for this run can be... at least believe you have a chance against the boss. Because we never got there. Without a doubt. Against the boss last time. Yo, the passive dodge is saving me so hard. Against the boss last time. By the time we were halfway through. Like our HP was halfway through. We were like, oh, there's no shot. We're absolutely toasted. I'm also assuming that once you beat like a biome, for lack of a better word. Like once we beat this part of the caves. We'll probably be... we'll probably never start a run there ever again. I think. Good shot. Great shot. More power to you. So, oh, and then another? No, just gold. So I think, you know, I don't mind that it's taken us a while here. This is an exit? But what is this? Don't make me follow that dude again.
Friend.
Oh, it's the shopkeeper. Hello.
Don't mind the occasional bloodstain on the merchandise.
Yo, the music is so good. Alright, so we, what do you sell for gemstones or you sell for gold? Trinkets and baubles. 3 whats? Those are gemstones. Damages enemies on contact. Call forth a... Oh, these are divine... Divine Relic is our ult, right? That's just a little HP. Health Potion is a charm. But charms can only be used once. I'm gonna try this. What I was gonna check is whether or not we can have 2 Divine Graces simultaneously. Because we already have the one that raises max HP. What I was concerned with was the idea that maybe Divine is like a keyword, and you can only have one Divine Relic, 1 Divine Grace at any given time. That was so bad of me. Followed up by an equally bad bit of damage. I would like an ult, don't get me wrong. We've already found our exit. So I think like when enemies get close, they get hit by basically like an aura of spikes. Just gold. I really want more gemstones. That way I could buy like a healing potion if I need to. But we will heal a little bit before the boss as well. So yeah, we kind of have like... we have a damage aura already. Almost like a paladin in Diablo or something like that. Sorry, Diablo 2. Diablo 1 did not have a paladin. Dummy. Fake RPG gamer. Hey, man. First game I bought for my PlayStation 2, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Is that a good game? Yes. Is it a Baldur's Gate game in anything but name? I suppose not. No gemstones. Okay, that's fine. I feel adept this time. Like the first 2 runs, just kind of getting a feel for how things work. Now I'm like, dude, I'm starting to... Most roguelites, when I start playing them, I feel extremely bad about my performance for a long time. So far, I have not gotten that. Right now, I'm like... I feel like it's well balanced at the start. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting my butt kicked. I don't feel like I'm winning easily. Oh, this requires a gemstone. This doesn't? Appreciate the gold. Where are we at gold-wise? 410? Okay, so we're at like another level or so. What are you, dude? You found a journal. Missing caravan added to grandfather's journals. The caravan went missing several days ago. Due to the cave's proximity to the grove, Drake called in that favor I owed him. Maybe now he can let the whole fiasco in the Barren Seas go. What do you think we go to the Barren Seas later? Little world building? Rhea, forgive me for thinking wood would float on water, but I digress. We continue the search for the caravan this morning. In the morning, I should say. You know what? I also have respect for a game that is modest in its lore drop, you know? I see ya. I see ya. They just hit us with like a 4-word line of lore. I appreciate that. Let me care about the world before you start overloading me.
Mushroom was vital to any concoction with the purpose of healing.
We needed this to heal the dog.
Naturally poisonous, any skilled brewmaker could extract the important properties without danger.
I forgot, we gotta save this dog. It's not a gotta like it's a chore, it's a gotta like I want to, but also we gotta. Oh, hello. I would like to level up once more. You know, ideally, I think we'd like to have our characters leapfrog each other, you know? Always be 1 or 2 levels up on the character we did not play as last time. Okay, so every time you attack, or just periodically, you're dropping goo. That's fine. That's fine. Gemstone? Yeah, okay. I don't mind fighting champions. Mostly because all champions on this floor have had the exact same variety so far. Just something to do with slime. I guess we are, you know, underground. I see that over there. I don't know what it is, but I see it. Hey! A bit rude. See, where did that heal come from? Not the potion we hit on the ground, but I got a status effect on top of me after killing an enemy. I don't know, maybe... Honestly, I have no idea. I appreciate it, but I have no idea. One more. Ooh. Is this the follow? No, it's not. It's just an item room. Divine Grace. Nearby enemies take damage when you're attacked. Okay. I feel like this is the first run we've had where we've almost built a more traditionally roguelite-y suite of passives up, basically. Ooh, that's a new one. We've had some runs before with like some mild synergy, but this feels a little bit more, or maybe it was just the icon from the potion earlier. This feels a little bit more kind of traditionally roguelite-y. I'm into it. So I think we are done. And we got a cool sort of thorn setup going here. So, dare I suggest, we've done 2 out of 2. We have 1 gemstone. 2, 2, 1. It's just a health globe, though. It can't do anything for us. Alright. I'm assuming this is the boss, right? It only took us 15 minutes. I would really like to put a dent in the boss here. We did pretty well, too. This was without our, what we had last time, which was a potion that healed us. We do have no, we have no ults.
8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk.
But we're a little bit more agile now. So remember, they drop from the ceiling. We don't want to be there when that happens. Oh my god, so much more damage. Right out of the gate, though. No, dodge! Keep it up. Don't let this one slip away just yet. Good moves. Okay, we're back. Thought I felt like that was probably coming. This is where we get a real moment to get in there. No, don't. You gotta save that dodge, dude. For now. Oh, don't get hit by that. Okay. Send. Good stuff. Better. Dodge. Okay. I'm feeling it. It's really only the ads that are a big problem. You're looking at me, and you're getting it that I'm getting it. Go. Oh, that one hurt. We dodged just slightly too early. As usual, I get punished for being just a little bit too good. So much better, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Well, we've accomplished our goal of believing we would have a chance. When there's no minions on the screen, you got nothing to worry about, dude. Look at that.
Howled in anguish as death slowly beckoned to bestow its peace.
Dude, feels good. I did pick up the journal item, right? I was kind of stalling for a second, and now I'm like, is it gone? Oh, Divine Great. No, that was normal. Anyway, I mean, it's not down here, so I must have picked it up.
The Bergson could go no further. The path blocked. The life crystal, as if filled to the brim with life, started to pulse.
Yes.
A way had opened. A step closer to the spirit at the heart of the caves. Though before taking that step, caution dictated a return to home to inform the family of the newfound passage.
What can you say? Dungeon cleared. You found a journal. You found a generic mushroom. Or maybe it is a generice mushroom as far as I know. I'm proud of myself for that one, to be honest. Thought we looked a little spiced up for part of that boss fight, then we made it happen.
Ben thought that maybe he should have hidden the daggers better.
Oh, our younger brother is missing because he went out to help us or something? I think that's the case.
Margaret, in her wisdom, knew that nothing would have remained hidden from Kevin forever.
He's a notorious searcher.
She encouraged her son and his daughter to hurry and find him.
And we got 1/3 of the dog's healing potion. Don't forget about that.
Kevin returned from his saga with barely a scratch. Yet, he found no appreciation from his family, especially his father. Despite having Linda on his side, his father was still mad at him for endangering himself and worrying them all, including his pregnant mother.
It's a very fair assessment.
His favorite line, asking how he could be so inconsiderate. He wondered whether Uncle Ben would understand his bravery and initiative better. With his heroic act unrecognized, the young boy waited, frustrated, expecting more punishment. What Kevin had not expected was his parents' reaction. Heartened by his courage, his father was going to teach him the ways of battle, and his mother was far from the frail and always worried housewife she had seemed. A Bergson through and through, she gave him her blessing and asked only that he temper his courage with caution.
It's a very sweet coming-of-age story in a world full of nightmares. All my dad had to do was teach me how to drive. It was just that easy.
Perhaps Uncle Ben was the happiest of them all. Not only had his nephew held his own in combat, but had done so with the weapons he had made for him. Kevin only wished his older brother Mark was there to witness his rise to the family calling.
And the dog, though. What about the dog?
Defeated the Spider King.
Oh, he was the king of the spiders? I didn't know.
Of Anaadiah. Although the pestering of greedy goblins might still prove dangerous along the way.
I thought he was just like a spider lieutenant or something.
Uncle Ben was
the master of coin.
Possible routes forward, speaking of the troubles pilgrims had run into in the lost trenches.
And the dog he lived happily ever after. What the heck? Since when do we have a cat? Kevin is now available in the character selection screen. He has learned the ways of the assassin. Precision upgrade is unlocked. It's this one. Increases critical chance. Dude, I gotta tell you, I love crits. Easy money. Kevin's now available. Precision's available. Uncle Ben can upgrade you. It is a little bit of a shorter episode today because we did so well. But we'll come back and we'll be giving Kevin a little run through. Kevin! I knew there were other characters on the roster, but wait, you call it a roster? I don't know. Don't worry, my friend, we're working on it. It's the danger of having such a good run is you get a short episode sometimes. But dude, I feel like Children of Morta really opened up a little bit more even in this episode. So I'm excited to come back tomorrow. I hope you'll join me as well. For now, thanks for watching. If you did, check out Children of Morta on Steam. It's been a real pleasure so far. And of course, click the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. It helps me out a great deal. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. See ya!